Hey Cancer, welcome to your April 2023 solar eclipse reading here. And we're going to take a look and see how the solar eclipse is going to play out for you here during this lunation cycle, but also how the energies are going to disperse for, over the next 6 months. So let's just go ahead and jump in and let's take a look and let's see what's going on with you. Also, be sure as well when you subscribe to click that notification button bell, because I will be doing the lunar eclipse in Scorpio readings as well on May 5th. And that's going to be intense. And that's when things are really going to be revealed even more in depth in the reading. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. And if this video resonates with you at any time during or when you're watching, be sure to smash that like button for me. It really does help me in the channel and it helps the video circulate through the algorithm. So with that being said, let's see what's going on, Cancer. Let's take a look. Got the Death card here. Two of Pentacles is your current energy. Four of Swords. King of Wands. Okay, not bad. 8th house here. Some of you guys are going to be having a very deep 8th house activation here. It's interesting. You pulled the 8th house and you pulled the psychic development card with the 6th chakra. So for some of you, and the 8th house has a lot to do with that as well, right? Because the 8th house deals with the metaphysical and it deals with supernatural, right? It's undoing the invisible. So for some of you, your clairvoyant abilities are about to skyrocket. Some of you may already be in like the psychic field, but if you're not, just expect your intuition to be really keen. It's almost like you're going to be having X-ray vision through a lot of things. Now, let's not be like over dramatic about that, right? But it's the ability to be able to just intuitively feel and sense what isn't, immediately seen, but you can see through it. Does that make sense? Probably not. Oh God. Interesting. This is actually a pretty good one. You have the Death card here. This is interesting. This whole row screams Scorpionic energy. So for a lot of you, you may have a very strong Scorpio placement. This lunar eclipse is in Scorpio, so it doesn't surprise me, but I am picking up on a subtle Scorpio placement. And with this Death card being the overall energy, it makes total sense with the lunar eclipse May 5th in Scorpio. So there's a lot that you're letting go of here and transmuting. And it's okay. I feel like with this Death card, I feel like this change is actually going to be quite well for you. You're already experiencing this right now. I feel like you already have this in your awareness. The reason why I say that is because the Two of Pentacles is here. And as well, I will pull a extended outcome to see how the energies are going to, disperse over the next 6 months. But with the Two of Pentacles being in your current energy, this is you making changes here. I feel like you're realizing like, yep, I got to make changes and it is requiring effort here and I have to stay focused and concentrated. So I see a lot of you guys starting to be realistic with yourself here as well and look at like, where am I taking on too much and where do I need to let go of certain things? And what do I need to, and I'm also getting like, what do I need to progress moving forward? So the Two of Pentacles is all about balancing things, but also bringing things together and working toward your goals. But you got major success here. You have the Six of Wands in your outcome, King of Wands in the future position. It's interesting. It's almost as if a lot of you are really about to level up here. And no, I'm not just saying that. I'm seeing it with the King of Wands in your energy. Like this King of Wands is a very powerful self-mastery energy when it comes to creative expression, when it comes to leadership ability, when it comes to taking charge, when it comes to being an authority in your life, right? Being in your power. So whatever this is, not only do I feel like people are going to be coming to you for possibly help, if any changes that you're making in regards to business, I feel like will prosper for you in the next 6 months. But it is going to take letting go of things that have been almost like hoarded, I feel, whether that's energetically speaking or whether that literally is talking about things in your life. It's like letting go of like things and not being afraid to step through the portal of transformation here. But the King of Wands looks really good. And we're going to clarify that, of course. We'll clarify all these cards and see what this is saying. But the Six of Wands and the outcome, it's right beside the Five of Wands. That's why I'm saying you will have success. Five of Wands is when you're pushing yourself, you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. And you may even be feeling a little bit of resistance, right? It's interesting. One story that's coming to my mind that we all sort of face in our life with the Five of Wands is whenever we start to become more serious about our own development, our own spiritual development, our own egoic development, right? with the Five of Wands. That's what the Five of Wands is, right? That's why we clash with people's personalities with the Five of Wands. That's why it causes drama. It's because it's a clash of personalities and egos on the negative side, right? But on the positive side, Five of Wands is where we start to face our own resistance in regards to our own conscious awareness of things. So like the limitations and the restrictions that we feel in life that is requiring us to step up and to develop ourselves and become more. That's the Five of Wands. And I see you really being active with this. And there's a need to, because this is also your advice. But right after the Five of Wands is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is in your outcome. So I do feel like you'll be having like great success here. And you'll also be getting recognition, I feel, as well, with the Six of Wands. So, you know, one of the things with this, the Six of Wands, this is Leo energy. And it's interesting, you know, some of you, your 10th house may be Leo. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but if it's not, don't worry about it. But there's something about Leo energy to where, yes, like people say like it's about it, like they like attention or it's about like seeking fame, but really it's about like honor. I think Leos strive for honor, right? And I'm not saying you're a Leo, but some of you could be. But with the Six of Wands, this is like high honor that you're getting, which comes with the recognition, right? Which comes with you standing out from the crowd, which comes from your, which brings increase of popularity, which brings just increases in general to who you are as an individual. So looks well. You do have the Lovers here, so there could be a significant love relationship transpiring here over the next 6 months. You know, I know this lunar eclipse is happening in your 5th house, Cancer, and that's the house of love, romance. It could also be expression and comprehension. But I see you being really active and engaged, possibly even in your community here. And it's like you're having to really bring out like your capabilities here with certain things. But I do also pick up that this could be something in regards to love here. We'll clarify, we'll see what the energy is surrounding that, but yeah. So let's actually clarify before we pull your extended outcome. But this psychic development here with the 6th chakra, some of you, you know, spiritually, you're evolving. And I feel like you're also starting to realize like your own spiritual identity. What do I mean by that? Well, the 10th house, I don't know why the 10th house energy is coming up, but let's just talk about archetypes here, right? Because we all embody these archetypes. We have all these in our chart. The 10th house, the midhaven, right? It's the strive toward success. It's the ambitious strive toward achievement, who we want to be in this world, our careers. And on the flip side, it also is the striving for the highest attainment of your spiritual identity. So there's a lot going on within your essence here, Cancer. But this 8th house here, expect some endings. I'm gonna be real with you. You get the Death card right here. Expect some endings, but it's for the better. Honestly, these are things I feel like that needed to be let go of, that needed to be ended. And I will say one thing about this lunar eclipse in Scorpio, that it is better to bring out the intensity than to suppress it. Right? Like if you're feeling something, like you need to feel it, or you need to express it. Because repressing it is detrimental. Trust me, I have a Scorpio moon, and this is my lunar eclipse to the exact degree. Well, it's 1 degree off. So I know this energy quite well, but it's also about transmutation of energies here as well. And it's about the renewal and the regeneration energy as well. So a lot of you, this is like a very strong phoenix rising through the ashes moment for you. Let's clarify here, Cancer. Pay attention to your dreams here as well. All right, our dreams can tell us a lot. Now, they can be prophetic, but also dreams can really, you can explore your inner world and see what's going on with certain things. So pay attention to those. Justice card is here on the death card here. Yeah, it's time. It's accumulation of karma. I mean, this is just the law of cause and effect, right? The death card and the justice card, like universal, like changes that the universe is bringing in. Because if you think about the justice card, it's the cosmic law of balance, right? Of bringing balance to things. So everything that's been out of balance is being brought back in. Order is being restored here. I see some of you guys like learning about like Egypt here as well. Whether that's now or whether that's in the next 6 months, but there's some, I think this is King Tut. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe it doesn't make sense now, but come back later. Ten of Cups here, Two of Pentacles. A lot of you are focused on family, your family. If it's not that, then I just really feel like this is just the creative involvement in regards to the things that you are trying to manifest in your life. Like you really are working toward and striving toward peace here, and harmony and balance with this Ten of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. It's the manifestation of dreams here. Death card again came out. Look at that. On the Four of Swords in the challenge. Yeah, you may be waiting a little bit here with this Four of Swords. But there's no more peacekeeping, I feel, Cancer. It's almost like you're realizing, like, I'm done doing the whole peacekeeping type of thing. Right? Like, there's times in life when it's like, we got to end some things. There's times in life where we got to let go of stuff or we need to speak up for ourselves, but we don't want to hurt people's feelings. Or, nah, I'd rather just keep the peace. Sometimes you have to do what you got to do, even if you hurt somebody's feelings. Six of Swords and the King of Wands. This is your life at the end of the day, right? If somebody's holding you back or situations are holding you back, or you feel like you can't be your highest self, or whatever circumstance you have, then that's detrimental to you. So yeah, it's okay if you need to do something and you know it's gonna hurt somebody's feelings, you just gotta do it. King of Wands and the Six of Swords is in the future position here. I do feel for some of you there could be a move or travels here. But I see you also Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, some of y'all about to have a glow up. I'm gonna say this, if you're self-employed or even if you're not self-employed, work and business and career looks really well for you. Not only that, I feel like you're obtaining mastery over like what you're doing here. Now, if you work a 9 to 5 and you have your own thing on the side, or you have your own sort of hobbies on the side and your pleasures on the side that you do that bring out that passion in your life, then I really do feel like it's like you are, there's some type of really fruitful reward here for you. And I see too, like I see you, Cancer, being really involved with community, because if you take a look at the Six of Swords, right, it's more than just moving away from rough waters and going into calm waters. Like it's so much more to the Six of Swords than that. Like the Six of Swords is Mercury and Aquarius, so Aquarius deals with the collective. It deals with social groups, social movements, community. Mercury deals with the relation, right? Establish of relations and relationships and communication and interacting and exchange, right? So, and the Nine of Pentacles can represent services where you have gained mastery over something and you can provide something that has worth, right? With the King of Wands, like this is you just being on top of your throne and your power and, knowing exactly what it is that you bring to the table. So with this, I see you really involved with people. I see business living well. I see you being just open and involved with just all types of newer people in your life. You have the Page of Swords here on the Lovers in the position of something that you're unaware of. Now, this could definitely be some type of relationship, soulmate situation coming together. If you're already in a relationship, I would say this is the deepening of the bond of that. And I feel you guys could also be talking about something newer or coming up with something newer here. And it seems like it's something that's... I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna pull another one on it. But for others of you that if you're single, I feel like this is definitely going to be a relationship here. Could be with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be with really any sign. I feel like it'll start off as friends, kind of like lighthearted talking at first, and then it may progress to something more. Yeah, I feel like this is new. I see some of you as well. If you're involved in a partnership, you guys will be doing something that you never thought you would be doing together. Right? Maybe it's traveling to Rome, for an example. I don't know. Right? But if this is new, I feel like this is just a new partnership. There's a lot of potential here. It could go many different ways. But I do feel like it's destiny to run into this person. Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Wands is your challenge. This could be a clash with family. I'm going to be honest with you. Home life, too. If it's not family, this could be I'm really picking up family for a lot of you, like clashes with relationships and family. It's interesting. Your challenge is going to be, like, when it comes to certain individuals, relationships, wherever it's almost as if who you want to become may go, or what you want to do and who you want to become, or the goals that you have for yourself could clash with the way that things have always been done in your family, or could clash with the way that things have always been done in your relationships. So there's something about that, and even work. I'm hearing work here as well. So it's like you're having to kind of break out of this energy, if I'm being honest with you. Like, you're having to understand that not everybody's going to understand. And it's okay for you to do your own thing. Five of Wands, again, on the Six of Wands. Just double clarification here, basically. This is you overcoming the struggle, the hurdles, but also the challenges that you set forth for yourself in regards to the legacy that you're trying to build long term, right? Right. The Ten of Pentacles is a legacy card, but it let's just throw out that huge buzzword of legacy. But it is a legacy. But for the people that are super critical, it's about your long-term goals and the establishment that you're trying to create for yourself that's going to be able to sustain for a long time. So it's about roots, creating healthy roots and a healthy foundation that prospers over time. Ten of Pentacles is the tree of life in the Kabbalah. And at the very top of that sits the Ace of Cups of peace, love, and devotion. It's the highest attainment, right? Look at this. Eternal union, new love is forming here. You guys have a very strong partnership coming in. Not only with the person, but with yourself, too. Page of Cups, the Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles. Woo, some of y'all getting married 6 months down the line. Some of y'all getting married. The Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Cups. You may also meet this new person in your community. And I feel for some of you, if you're, whatever this relationship is, I feel like there's definitely, even with the lovers over here, I feel like there's definitely energies of merging with one another. Even if you think about the 8th house, right? It's the energy of merging. This is where like marriage and stuff comes into play. This is when it's like, what's yours is mine and what's mine is, what's yours is mine and what's mine is yours, right? That's 8th house energy. It is total emergence. It's the tie together of that relationship, of the values. Full integration here. It's interesting, I was just reading about this Hierophant. Well, I wasn't reading about the Hierophant, I was reading about the keys that sit on the Hierophant. I have this huge book of symbols that I'm always like looking at. And I was like, oh, those keys are actually in the tarot on the Hierophant. And what that is it's these keys are given to the person that and the Hierophant. He's the bridger between heaven and earth and the knowledge of that. Right? So he's the conduit. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but maybe it's just a quick tarot lesson. But yeah, this looks really well. Really great. Now, others of you, I know not all of you are getting married, but what I will say is that wow. I just see you really being prosperous, Cancer. I mean, when we have the Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles, well, this definitely speaks to community and groups. This points to family, morals, tradition, values, and it points to, especially with the Page of Cups, it's like this spiritual attainment, spiritual integration, new inspiration, renewal, but also like a lot of support here as well. So I see you making a ton of relationships. So that's what I got for you, Cancers, in your reading. If this video resonated with you, if this reading resonated with you, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is down below in the description. And yeah, subscribe to the channel. I will be doing the lunar eclipse videos around May 5th. It'll be out before then. And yeah, click that notification button bell. And otherwise than that, I'll see y'all later.